AFL Grand Final. How are you? We've got Riley here with us, mate. How are you, Riley?
Great today.
Great.
Should be a good game, hopefully. I think I watched these two teams play together in the group stage, and it was only 3 or 4 goals in it. So
Fantastic. Now, this is the first time that Riley's been on the microphone, and this is the first time we've had student umpires as well. What are you looking forward to most about the game?
I think just seeing it from a different perspective, really paying attention. I'm not just here socially, but it should be a good experience, and just hoping for a good game, to be honest.
Which would be good. So Western Heights and SEDA. SEDA's running a great sport program, and you're involved in the sport program through AFL?
Yep, I'm a Year 12 student there. So, yeah, we do multiple sports. We've got AFL, basketball, cricket, soccer, and netball. So anyone passionate about sport, don't even have to play, but you can have your passion and go to school at SEDA, and it's a good program they've got. We revolve around doing sport and health activities, so keeps us occupied.
Fantastic. Now, being in Year 12, what does that last 2 years look like for you?
Yeah, so obviously it is just a Year 11 and Year 12 program, but it's good fun. You're with the same group of people for the whole year, so you really get close with everyone and just get to enjoy, all the aspects that this unique program delivers.
Fantastic. Now we see the Western Heights College girls getting set up for the game, which is great. Do you know anyone who in this team who's playing here?
Yeah, so a few of these girls are in my class down at Burnley. They're a good bunch of girls, great people, but great footballers as well. I've learnt, going to school with them, activities, games that we play at school. They're just great quality of players as well as all the other girls in the team.
Fantastic. And now we see, actually this is Western Heights, I think, who's lining up, or is this SEDA?
That looks to be like Western Heights.
Yeah, this is Western Heights and SEDA. Look, the colours are
very similar today.
I don't know how they're going to tell it
Bit
apart,
of a clash, but...
That's okay. That's what the commentary's job is, right?
Exactly.
Now, you're looking forward to taking footy somewhere in the future for you?
Was always a dream of mine as a kid, but I guess growing up, you realise the reality, just how difficult things can be. Myself, just playing football, just try to enjoy it, really. That's my biggest ambition. If you're not having fun, well, it's probably not what the best thing for you is.
Fantastic. And we'll come back to that fun aspect partway through the game. We're going to get a wide shot of the girls now, both teams, and leave it over to you, Riley, and I'll be back on shortly.
Perfect. Thank you. Right, so here we are. Girls are getting out to positions. We are ready to go. Bit rainy today, so should be a hard-fought competitive game, hopefully. Just waiting on a few more girls. All set. Ball's up in the middle. Good tap, great contest. Girls are fighting for it. Gets held in. It's going to be a lot of that today with all the rain that's come this morning, and it's still coming down a little bit. Looks like Western Heights on the charge, but great pressure again by SEDA College. Tap is won by Angelica. Still scrapping for it in the middle. Can't quite get clean hands to it. Here we are, SEDA. Look to get it moving. It's a good tackle there. And we're out on the wing. That's Bonnie Brown for Western Heights. Gets it forward, but it's a great intercept there. And SEDA look to rebound. So we get it, the first inside 50 of the day. What can SEDA do with it? They're scrapping again. Western Heights look to defend. They are under some heavy pressure here. That's Nor over the ball. Very even start to the game so far. You can see both teams are struggling to get the ball moving in these conditions. But there, that's Layla for SEDA. Gets it down deep. Could be an opportunity to score here. Pressure's on, picked up. That's Emerson Bylett. She's dancing. Gives it off to Cleo Phillips. Just pulls it wide. Still in play. It's going into the post for a boundary throw-in. So SEDA are looking damning. Ball's thrown in. There we are. Western Heights clear it. Great intercept. That's Violet. Looking to use the hands here. You probably want to get it on the boot. Lots of pressure here to chase on the high forward flank. This is Taya for Western Heights. How can they rebound here? It's going to be hard to go the length of the ground in these conditions today. Good mark there. This is a great opportunity for Western Heights here. Numbers are flooding back. It's opened up in the middle. They look for it. Held up well by SEDA there. So we'll have a ball up. 55 out from goal here. Good ruck battle so far. Falls down. Cleared out. It's a big scrap for it in the middle. Who can get their hands to it first? It's going to be all about being clean today. So ball's up in contest again. Ruckman go at it. Picked up by Emmy. Emmy looks a shake and she's being caught with the ball. So what can Western Heights do? Long ball down the line here. Looking for a contest. Ball spills. Picked up. Clean hands there. Well done. Gets it forward. SEDA have numbers. Picked up by Western Heights. Pressure's on here. Tries to go off the deck. Very, very slippery down there today. So they're scrapping. Ball's up. That looks a bit high, yes. So SEDA have done well to hold on there. How can they rebound now? Kick goes out wide, aimed for Alla Davis. She's having a great season out at the Western Jets so far this year. Great footballer off the halfback. So we'll see these rocks go at it again. It's in a dangerous area for SEDA in their back line. Ball's on the ground, they're fighting. It's just going to be held up again. And we're up again. Ball spills, clean hands, good pick up there. SEDA have got numbers here. They're out, they're moving. One bounce, looks to send it inside 50 for the second time. Out to Cleo Phillips. Cleo, what can she do? Sends it forward, inside 50 to a one-on-one. Ball spills out the back, pressure's on Nor with a great bump. SEDA are working really hard here to get a goal. But Western Heights, great in defence. Gets the clearing kick out. Chase is on here. Who's going to get there? Cleo looks like she's first to the ball and it rolls out of bounds. Great forward entry by SEDA. They're looking very dangerous at the moment. They just want to capitalise and get some score on the board early here. So Cleo puts it to the top of the square. Who's going to fly? Ball's killed. And Western Heights with a big clearing kick out of the 50. They're fighting hard for it. Ball spilling out. Kicked forward by SEDA. Very scrappy. Who's going to be clean here? You're looking for a quick snap. Maybe a lucky bounce. So these rucks are fighting really hard today. Falls out to Talia Murphy, looking to get the ball moving forward. Still alive. Looks like it's going to be held up here. Today's going to be all about that physicality. Girls want to be in there hard, really get their hands to it first. So we're up. Ball spills to Brown. Gets the hands out. Good tackle there. SEDA on the move. They're getting dangerous. They cleared out once again. Can they look to get it back inside? Great tackle. Great pressure. Western Heights, are they looking to go fast here? They've been held up quite a few times. Go straight down the guts here. Almost a great mark. Ball spills. SEDA have got the numbers back inside again. Picked up by Bonnie Brown, who's having a great start to the game so far in defence. Emerson sends it forward. They're looking for a mark. Can't quite get one. Pressure's on. Nor at ground level. Does well to hold it up. So we're about 6 minutes into the game. Still no score, so it's going to be a very, very low scoring game. So who can really take their chances today? As it falls to Emmy, who gets it forward for SEDA. Looking for a mark, spills out the back again. Cleared out. They're still fighting for it. Brown again with a clearing kick. Ball's out the back. Can they get a run on here? SEDA have the numbers though, so they should be winning this contest. And they've held it up once again. Middle of the ground here. Those rucks having a good battle today. Very evenly matched up. So a great pick up there. We're using our hands. Western Heights, it's out on the wing. Who can get it moving forward? Picked up by Davis there. Great pick up. We've got another ball up so far. So who can get it cleared out of this pack? Lots of numbers around the ball. You want to get the ball moving fast here. Angelica in the ruck. Does well. Another inside 50 for SEDA. That's Talia Murphy with space. Gives her hands. Can't quite find a target. That's a bit high. Yep. So what can Western Heights do now? They've struggled here all day. And another great intercept there for SEDA. Ball's just spilled out. It's a hard contest on the wing again. So it's out the back. Western Heights, they're on the move. Great tackle there. Could have saved the score. And SEDA look to rebound. They've got numbers out on the fat side. Ella Davis is screaming for it. Gets it in her direction. Nice mark. This is good ball movement by SEDA here. Can they look to go again? They've got some numbers out on the wing. Just a little bit too much on the kick there. Nor with a great ground ball. Here we go. They've got numbers. Can they work it forward? SEDA. They're looking dominant so far. Gets it inside 50. Great shake. And just shanks the kick off to the right, unfortunately. Will be hard in these wet conditions. Really about being clean. So Davis out the back. Looks like she was tackled without the ball there. Yes, she was. Great start to the game for her as well. So these half-backs really getting involved early. With a big kick inside 50. Great mark there. Western Heights are back on the rebound. Let's see if they can get something going now. Ball's been scrapped around. Who can get hands to it? Very, very contested game so far. Looking like the rain isn't coming down as heavy as earlier, so hopefully we can get it to dry up towards the second half of this game. But for now, they're going to keep fighting. So Western Heights looking to tap it forward, gain some metres. Just looks to be held up there. So we're up those rucks. Falls to Dell there. Umpire got in the way, unfortunately. Scrummaging Ella Davis there on the ground again. What a start she's had to this game. Gonna be held up once more. So Western Heights are setting up well in defence here. They've got a few spares. Can they get the ball moving now? Falls out the back, kick forward. Numbers spills to the contest. Davis, small fumble. Well recovered by Violet there. Gets it forward. There's Cleo. Layla picked up, hands out, punched forward. Bit of space, great hands out of there. SEDA look to get moving forward fast here. Good opportunity to score. Smothered by Brown. Picked up by Mila. God, she's had a great start to this game as well. The fullback for Western Heights. And we're held up on the half forward flank once again. So story of the game so far. SEDA looking damaging, but Western Heights just can't quite get it past their half on the rebound. They look to go again. And they're held up once again. So SEDA inside 50, here they go. Ball spills to space. Who's got the wheels in these conditions to get it going forward? Hands out, great intercept there. They're looking dangerous. Will it bounce? Oh, so close. Gee, they're looking good, SEDA. Michaela just so close there from the first goal of the game. So this is Brown taking the kick out now. Taps it on the ground when it's a bit slippery. Just out to the pocket. This is Amelia Evans, who's had a great start so far. Sends it long down the line to the contest. Numbers are there. SEDA win it. Look to go back inside. They're still scrapping. Who's going to get it out here? So Western Heights get it moving forward again. But look at the numbers for SEDA. So well set up there. They look like they're on today. And that's a great kick inside 50 to Phillips. So SEDA are really dominating inside 50s here. Gets it going in forward. Out to Amelia again, who's had a great game. Western Heights just dropped the mark there. And Violet has come up with the ball here. This is their best opportunity at goal for the game, I reckon. Can she make the most of it? Playing with her socks down today. That's a bit different. We'll see, does that affect the kick? Looks good, just falls short. Ball's killed, ball's marked. Well done there. Wow, Amelia Evans. She could be a real key player in today's game with how these conditions are going. If she can stop all those entries, Western Heights can have some good chances going forward. But it's turned over here in the forward pocket. What can they do with it? Just slides right there for SEDA. So a very contested game so far. We want to see will side start using a switch. Look to the open side where there's a lot of open space. As they do Western Heights. And it's well inset by Nor in the pocket. Gets it moving forward. And there's your first goal of the game. Well done. SEDA College on the board. They've been looking dangerous. And Nora Mard with a great intercept there. Fantastic craft. Just got to stay switched on at those kick-ins. You never know what can happen, especially in these wet conditions. So well done there. SEDA with all their hard work finally pays off with a goal. So that was Nor Ahmad kicking that goal from Pascoe Vale. Which is a crafty little forward. And we're up again in the middle. So another contest here. Looking to get the ball moving forward. Great clearance. Ball to the pack. Great mark there. SEDA look to go inside again. Looking for their big forwards. Who have they got? Cleo Phillips is there. fighting hard for it. Ball spills out. It's on the ground, picked up by Western Heights, cleared out. Well done there. SEDA with the numbers, so what can Western Heights do? They get first hands to the ball. And we'll have a ball up just on the edge of the 50 here. So it's tapped backwards. Great hands there by Johnson. Gets it moving forward. Ball spills to the ground again. Numbers are there. SEDA look at intercept. Kicked forward. Looks good off the boot, and that's another goal. Well done. Really good intercept there. I think that might have been Hannah Dowling, possibly. Fantastic work, as you see there. Just switched on around the stoppage and reaped the rewards. So SEDA finally looking at the start they've been deserving of. 2 goals to nothing here. And we'll be underway again in the middle. Can Western Heights look to get one back? They're really under the pump now. They were holding up well, but 2 goals on the board. They don't want to let it get out too much. So ball's forward. It's picked up by SEDA, and they look to get it forward again. That's Indiana there. Just comes off the inside of the boot, but she looks to recover. There's Bonnie Brown with a great start to the game so far. They've got hands to it, Western Heights here. Ball's flicked forward. And it's just so hard out there, isn't it, for them? As you can see, very slippery. But they're fighting hard, these girls. Doesn't look to be too much wind here today, so really is a story of who can work hardest and get their ball moving forward. So well done there. That's Layla kicking it forward for SEDA. Great hands by Ali out. They've got numbers here. As the rest of the contest follows over. Ball spills again. Layla with a great step. Works in board, gets it forward. Inside 50 again for SEDA here. Great positioning there. And SEDA looked dangerous once again. That was Ava who actually kicked the last goal. She sends it deep. Oh, very close opportunity there. Just off hands. Through for a behind. So can Western Heights do something here? They're good. They're doing really good getting it out there 50, but just that halfway they're really struggling. All it takes is a few good possessions to just get dangerous here. So it's kicked long to the contest. They've got the numbers, falls. They get it moving forward once again. Here we go. They're looking dangerous. They've got numbers out in the wing here. Kick forward. And look at that. There's a 3-on-1 for SEDA. So set up behind the ball. Should win this one out. And there's Davis. Goes on her left, inboard. Great kick. And SEDA can really rebound here. Western Heights have flooded forward. They look to get it going fast. Kick to a 1-on-1. Great contest there. There's Nora Mard looking dangerous. Balls out to Layla. Goes inside onto her right boot again. Sends it inside. Little nudge. Falls to Phillips on the ground. Quick hands out. They're looking dangerous. There's Bylette. Just can't get her hands to it. Layla. Gee, she's having a good 5 minutes. So it falls to Emmy. Tackled. Gets the hands out. Back to Layla. Sends it forward. How does it bounce? That falls to Ava Radel. Can she get her second of the game? No, that's a great tackle. Well done. Last line of defence there. And that finishes up quarter time. So really well done. Goal-saving tackle. And it's 15-0 here at quarter time. SEDA College's way.
Score it. 2-2.
Okay, right, I did not want to hit it. Oh, I just counted the numbers. No, we're good.
So we're ready for the second quarter again now. We'll see if any adjustments have been made after quarter time. Can Western Heights look to have a damaging quarter here and get it back to even steady or in front at half time? So ball's up, we're underway again. These rucks have been doing really good so far. Ball's out on the deck. And we're here again for a ball up. Lots of these all day, so here we are. Amelia, she's been moved into the guts. That's a move for Western Heights as she's been so damaging down back. So can they get dangerous forward of the ball here? Big clearing kick by SEDA out to the middle. 3-on-1. Western Heights have the numbers, they work it well. Get it going forward. They've got numbers everywhere here. What can they do with it? They've really amped it up a bit so far coming out of this break. A great tackle there, great pressure. That's Amelia again. Amelia Evans playing a great game so far. Sends it inside. So that change has definitely worked, putting her in the guts. Another inside 50 for Western. Looks to be held up here. But a great start so far. So maybe there is a scoring in today. We'll see how this quarter plays out. Ball's up. Rocks are there, falls down. Set out the numbers. Get it going. Dangerous kick corridor. Turnover there. Just slips as she goes to kick it, but they're looking dangerous again. And that's Emerson. Goes for a run. Quick kick out. Who can win it in the middle here? Big ball to win. SEDA get their hands out to Phillips. Going forward. Great hands there. Just a slight fumble and it's going to get held up once again. They're fighting for it. And we'll have another ball up. So you can clearly see that Western Heights have come to play now. Can they get that reward on the scoreboard though? Still in contest. It's going to be hard to get it out. Who's going to go in there, put their body on the line. We'll have another ball up. So ball's up. Falls down. They're fighting for it. SEDA have hands. Western Heights, that's Dell. Gets it out. Ball's loose. Still fighting for it. And we're held up again. Teams might want to look to get numbers out of the contest, open it up a bit. Can really help them moving forward. Ball's tapped down, SEDA direction. Hard tackle there. Good pressure by Western Heights so far. This ball's tapped forward. SEDA keep knocking it forward. They're under pressure though. There's Evans again. Looks like she's held up. Ball spills. We'll have another ball up here. Still in the middle of the ground. So they get it forward. SEDA on the burst. Quick turnover though. We're looking inside 50 for Western Heights. Ella Davis holds up. Great hands out there. Great kick. They've got numbers to 2-on-1. How can they work it out? There's a shot it there. Nor well done. Turnover again. So there's Violet. Quick feet. Can't get rid of it. But she was held without the ball. So she's earned a free kick there. They look to get moving. Cleo falls out the back here. They're looking dangerous off the deck. Might actually work out for Western Heights. But there's Ella Davis once again. Cuts it off. She's doing everything for SEDA down back so far today. It's a great kick there by Phillips. Out to the half forward flank. They're looking for a good inside 50. Ball falls just short there. Western Heights should be able to work it out here as they do. But it falls again to Violet, who sends it back inside straight to Nor. Great link up there. Gee, those two play very well together. So Nor puts it up for a key forward. Ball spills. Great crumb. Western Heights have numbers though. And they've saved themselves once again. So what can they do here? It's looking like SEDA's got the better hand so far now after that strong start from Western Heights. Plays really opened up however, so Nor gets it moving forward. Quick hands out. Sends it inside 50 here. SEDA. Can they get a mark? Ball spills again. Numbers are there. Going to be a hard ball to get out here, but there's Layla. Burging through. Falls out to Talia Murphy. Can't quite be clean. Phillips, so clean. She's having a great quarter. But that's good defense there, playing in front, as you need to do in these conditions. Ball still alive. What can they do with it? Western Heights, so fumbly out there. We all are. It's a hard day to play some footy. Still alive. Emmy keeps it alive, kicks it, centers it. And it's cleared out again, only short. Falls, and there's another goal. First of the second quarter. Just great forward pressure there, kept on building, and Western Heights crumbled. So a really good start for SEDA. They were on the back foot for the first few minutes, but they've bounced back well. And it's looking like SEDA, if they can get a few more goals, they're going to look really, really strong and hard to chase down in these conditions today.